Welcome to Motor Mouse. This is Cory Spowell, and today we have Dan Seary with us to talk about his experience and what it's like being is an owner-operator and a former company man and now an employee of V&J Trailer. Dan, can you elaborate on your experience as a truck driver over the years?
Couple friends of mine that I had worked with prior to the company that I was at when I met you, they had all gotten into it doing the shipping containers down in Cincinnati. Right. And actually for years they had kept trying to talk me into doing that. And then so finally I decided to pull the trigger and bought me an old tractor that it was as old as my oldest daughter at the time. It was 21 years old when I got it, with about 1,000,005 miles on it. And
it's getting up there in mileage, isn't it?
Yeah. And so bought it off of one of the guys I used to work with for $9,000.
What was it like owning and operating your own truck? Did everything go smoothly? Did you have some hurdles along the way? What were the pros and cons?
The pros were being your own boss. It was great. Go where I want and when I want, whatever. The big drawback was being an old truck with that many miles on it. It took a lot of upkeep and seemed like things were breaking all the time. I mean, I think...
So when something significant happened on your truck, you'd have to take it to the shop.
Correct. Yep.
What was that like?
And at first I went with an individual over in Middletown. He was basically an owner-operator himself, and he was like turning wrenches, and I guess he was mechanically inclined. So he did a lot of work at first for me, and he was relatively cheap, and I got to find out that you get what you pay for.
It sounds like you've had an ongoing struggle of finding reliable, trustworthy mechanics that were open and honest about what needed to be done and how to get it taken care of.
Yeah.
Do you think
and then
that's
the ones that I did find, that one guy, you had to really pay.
Yeah.
You know,
right. Because he's
he was
premium
good.
Dollars, but he's good. Sounds like an interesting problem in the market. Do you think the rest of the truck drivers out there are having the same problems?
Oh, I'm sure. I know my other buddies of mine that they would have to switch around different, because they would have bad experience with one, and one of my buddies had bad experience with the one that I had a bad experience. So I turned him on to the other one that you had turned me on to, but he was too pricey.
Right.
So
you're thinking it would be a really good thing to have an honest, reliable, trustworthy repair shop with reasonable pricing.
Oh, for sure.
Well,
for sure.
That would help a lot of truckers in the world, I imagine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's it for this episode of Motor Mouse. And remember, as Diesel Joe says, get the shit out of your engine.